Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. It's time for some more Dragon Quest III. So, the king is beside himself. We can't talk to him anymore. He will provide us with no new information. But what we did find last time after beating Baramos is that we got to deal with this other worse archfiend named Zoma. And the only real hint that we got was that he lives in a dark world and that there was an earthquake when he kicked up. In fact, if we talk to people around here, some of them will say stuff about earthquakes and stuff, which, as far as I know, is actually kind of the only real hint here. There may be someone walking around in the world that has more information for us to kind of give us a hint. But I've played this game enough times that I know that the place we need to go is someplace that is familiar already. So you may remember that when we saw, what's his name, Ortega fighting one of Baramos' flunkies in that intro in the game, he was fighting on the edge of the volcano over here, right? And he fell into the volcano. That's kind of the story that we got, right? Now, we can't do anything with the volcano directly. It won't let me climb the mountain. It won't let me go into the volcano on the top either, I think. Although we'll check. Man, they really wanted that Mode 7 to be in there. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. However, you may remember that close to the volcano and also close to Baramos' castle was that pit, that great pit, that they called it, what, Gaia's Navel again? They kept using that name over and over again? I don't know. Actually, let's check this shrine over here, because there was a guy here, wasn't there? Maybe he'll say something. Like, I feel like there must be more clues than this. What was that earthquake all about? Yeah, everybody just refers to this earthquake after we beat Baramos. And so, the only place that we didn't find something useful in the game so far, the only unexplored area, is right here. You may remember we checked this out, there was a hole with a wall around it that we couldn't get to. But this place itself is actually friendly. Like, something terrible has happened. Earthquake split the earth and my partner fell in the hole. So he's beside himself. But basically that little tiny hole that turned into a big one, or rather it has now turned into a big one. And, well, down we go. This takes us here. Visitors again, you must have come from the world above. Welcome to Alefgard, the world of darkness. And this is where the hidden backstory actually shows up. Alefgard is the world of Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Luditorm Castle is to the east. My papa says you can use our ship. So it turns out that Dragon Quest III, despite appearing to be a completely unrelated game for the first, significant chunk of the game, is actually related to Dragon Quest 1 and 2. And we get the classic Dragon Quest music, remixed, of course. Now, you'll notice that the enemies here are a lot weaker, all of a sudden, which is good for us, because it gives us the opportunity to do something that I haven't done yet, but we probably should do. So we'll do that as soon as we check out this town. Yep, Dragon Quest 1 music. We are in Luditorm. Baramos is really dead, but he was merely an underling of Zoma. Our ancestors came here through Gaia's navel. He's studying removal of curses. Alefgard is a land of darkness sealed off from the rest of the world. Here there is only despair. North of here is a bottomless pit. These are the remains of the Archfiend from when he first came into the world. It's me, Kandar. I'm not bad anymore, but I can't escape this world either. I want to help you out, so listen to this. The Sunstone is hidden somewhere inside of Luditorm Castle. Yeah, another Pachisi ticket. They really want me to friggin' play Pachisi. If you follow this road, you'll come to the castle. When rain and sunlight come together, a rainbow bridge will appear, or so the story goes. Somewhat inconveniently designed house. Lucky Book and Wimpy Book. Very nice. Zoma loves despair, hatred, and sadness. And we humans are merely ants. Now the weapons and armor shop has some new stuff. So we could actually, you know, use some of this stuff if we wanted to. Silver Shield, Mithril Helmet, those are new. So we'll have to bring some cash here. But let's keep searching the town. If you played Dragon Quest 1, a lot of this will be very familiar to you. Random goodies. Okay, I think that's it for the town. Let's go visit the castle. Did you know that the life ring gives life? If you wear it, your HP will recover with every step, but only out in the field. So it's basically useless. I guess we could leave the town there if we wanted to. But we don't. This is the castle. I guess he gave us our MP back? Someday we will finally see the light again. So Zoma's castle is that castle that we see surrounded by swamp out in the desert, or out across the river. These chests are empty for some reason. Oh, Zoma stole them. Okay. He must have feared them, or else he would have never wasted his time. Interesting. You can see we're getting a lot of clues already. Many people used to stay here, but now we don't get any customers at all. Oh my god, more Pachisi tickets. Just give me the friggin' tiny medals and get me out of here. I have to return to Guy's naval report this, but I'm afraid to go out there. Well, the monsters aren't that scary compared to what was around Baramos' castle. You're from Eliahan. I've heard that name before. A man who came through was also from there. Interesting. Sunstone. There's nothing like that here, but it's odd. I had a dream someone gave me such a stone when the darkness faded. So this is where you get the Sunstone in Dragon Quest 1. So the average player would have gone there to see if the Sunstone was there because, well, he would have known that it was there before. And so we get a little bit of, like, not time travel, but like time loop stuff going. I heard that Rubus created this country. Zoma has sealed Rubus away with a curse. Interesting. Here's the kitchen. Hold on. Where does this go? Well, this just goes here. It's interesting that they gave us 2 ways in there. The thought of even defeating Zoma seems unreal, but if you obtain the King's Sword, Armor of Light, Hero Shield, you might be able to do it. They used to be in the castle, but they're gone now. So far, no sign of the Sunstone. We have the Fairies' Flute in the village of Cole, to the east. If you have a ship, use the Western Sea and go around the continent via the southern route. Really? She cared for Ortega. He had terrible burns and collapsed outside the castle. He only remembered his name. From distant shores far away came the hero whose name is Koronik. King Lars. Oh wait, hold on. Let's not... Check this out. Right? You're not from around here. Take a map. Fairy map. It's like our magic map, only for this world. So, unfortunately, no hint of where the Sunstone might be. We'll have to look for clues elsewhere, because I actually don't remember where it is, if it's here. So the other thing worth noting is that now we have a 4th page of places to return to. Now, you notice that in that fight that we got into, the enemies were actually kind of soft. So we're actually going to return somewhere special. To the Temple of Dharma. So, previously, in the previous game, or in the NES version of the game, there was... You know those metabols that we fought in Baramos' castle? Those were only confined as far as I remember, to Zoma's castle, actually. Like, they were super duper 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 rare, and they ran away a lot more than they do in this game. We've actually managed to take out 2 or 3 of them randomly, and so that kind of eliminates our need for the spell that allows you to take them out effectively. That spell is a wizard spell. Betty doesn't have it yet, right? You can see that she still needs like a few more spells, hypothetically, assuming all of that's filled up. But there's a spell called, I think it's called Bee Dragon in the NES version, that actually penetrates defense, so it can kill metal bowels. But you know what? We clearly need more healing. And since we got that... Wait. Hold on. I gotta figure this one out. Didn't we get the special book from the tower? Where did that go? Zen book. Use. Give? Maybe? There we go. So having the Zen book in your inventory allows you to change to a sage. Yeah. Oh god, Betty starts anew. And that's going to be the only class change I think we do in this run. She can equip the Orochi sword for some reason. Figure that one out. All of her equipment is still on. We can have her equip the power belt. But now she's going to start learning. She's going to start learning healing spells, and it'll be slow going because she's level 1. But this is kind of, it's a little late to do it, but it's not a bad time to do it. So off we go back to Ludotorm with our Sage, and we can gain her a level or 2. Yeah, look at her hit points and magic points. They're way down there. Yeah. So we have to start exploring this world. Now they said to take the ship, which is really surprising to me, because I think this is going to be a lot harder. But maybe we want to go, like, somewhere else first. We have some goopies and some slimes. And, well, I'll just be quiet as we explore a little bit and see what we find. Finally, Sean learns Heal Us at level 34. She's gonna level up a few times. So as we can see, she's going to get fairly powerful fairly quickly again. Her stats went down, but they didn't go down to like level 1 stats. Like I think you lose half your stats, something like that. So it's not too bad. The other thing we're thinking about is she's a tough sage. Could we turn her into something more sage-like? With a personality book? Yeah, we probably could. Like, how about... We could give her the lady manual, too. She skimmed through it. High society women. She vows to be more ladylike. But it didn't change her personality. It just made her more ladylike, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna keep wandering around and we'll see what we find. So, in Dragon Quest I, there was just a city here. If you're wondering what the silver harp, Garen took it with him before he left. Their son. Went on a journey and never returned. Bunch of random goodies. Ooh, that's small metal. That might actually be a good thing. Yep, chest is empty. It's one of the fun things that they did with this game to make it so that people who played Dragon Quest I would kind of have their expectations thrown around a little bit. Everything that you think you know where it is not there, basically. So it makes the game feel new, even though you've played within this beautiful world before. It's fun. It's a good idea. Here's a cave that is a dungeon in the first game. It's also a dungeon in this game. Oh, wow. So, as you can see, the enemies definitely get an extra oh, wow. Chunk of power. Oh, and magic is canceled here. We're screwed. Yeah, that went poorly. Let's tiptoe on out of here. Oh, it was neutralized. Even thief spells get neutralized. That's crazy. Alright. We'll fly on out of here. We need to be more well prepared for any dungeon delving in the game in Alfgard. But at least we're making enough money to get Sean revived now. There we are. At least we're all alive. I guess you can go report to the king. I don't know that there's anything that happens here if we go here after visiting Alfgard, but we'll see. It's worth a check. Nope, apparently not. The king is at a complete loss. All luck goes to our thief. We can get her a few extra hit points this way. But let's go drop off those tiny medals, because I think we might be over the level for the next item, which is a ninja suit, which I think Jimmy will like. So apparently the next item is a Justice Abacus, which I have no idea what that is. But Jimmy can equip the ninja suit, and it's good stuff. That replaces his slick suit, which is good, but nobody else can equip it. It's both good and unique. We'll take a break here. Mom is probably wondering why we still need to rest at home. Oh, we can't. Really? Well, that's actually a mild surprise. We are cut off. But we can still rest at the inn here for 8 gold. But what we probably should do is grab our cash out of the bank. All of it. And go get some goodies at the shop that we saw. Because new shields and new helmets are pretty rare regardless. So we're just gonna get all of this. Yeah, you don't have any more of my money, guy. But that's okay. So, what do we want? We don't care about angel robes. We don't care about dragon mail. We don't even really care about the dragon shield. We have bought those already. What I think we want are silver shields. But we'll prioritize getting them for Sean and Betty. I think the silver shield protects against magic, like the magic shield does. I'm not sure, but we'll find out when somebody casts a spell at us. As far as the mithril helmet, we'll leave Karunic off of this because he still has the Ortega helmet, which is pretty darn good. But we'll get one. Well, we'll see. I think we can only buy 2. So we'll get one for Betty because we want to buff her equipment up as much as possible. And then this other one will bring us down to like 500 gold. And we'll give it to Jimmy to start. And then what about selling stuff? I kind of want to hang on to the magic shields, just for the heck of it. I'm pretty sure we can buy black hoods. Yeah, he doesn't... He would have told us if it was rare. And I'm pretty sure we can also buy silver barrettes. Yeah. So there we go. We are a little bit better equipped. We used up all of our gold, so we're going to have to start farming gold again. But we basically have to... Well, let's pull out the ferry map. There's the ferry map. I'm not sure why they scaled it down so much, but there it is. Is there another dungeon down there that I didn't even see? I must have, like, just barely missed it. I love the way they throw slimes at us again. It's so inadequate. The red slimes are new. In the... I think in the Japanese version they're called she slimes. And if you play Dragon Quest 1, you'll know that the goopies are nowhere to be found. Here's a salamander. lot of hit points, but pretty slow. And we can get to this dungeon if we want. But again, I think we probably should avoid them until we're a little bit better prepared. Let's see what we can find outside of dungeons first. So I'm going to keep looking around and, well, just chill with me as I explore the world of Alfgard. Those wyverns are kind of a classic Dragon Quest I enemy that we haven't seen a palette swap of yet, I think. I think we saw one, but like we weren't supposed to. It was way, way earlier. So that's a big deal. We just got Vivify on a second character. And we stumbled upon another city. Another new town? The desert town of Domdora. So actually a book sold here. We have one in the bag though, so we don't need it. A lot of expensive stuff there, but nothing too particularly amazing. Here's the inn. Found bunny ears. Pacifier? What in the world? I don't know. I don't remember that in the Game Boy version or in the NES version at all. That's like totally foreign to me. I guess there's more to this town than it appears. Let's try heading out the south way. Sneezing old man. Joke book. That's not particularly helpful. I did, though. I have the light orb. I totally have it. It's in my inventory. Go south, cross a bridge, go east to Mercado. I guess there's the Ori Halcom. I don't even know what it does yet. Right? Like, I haven't... 10 paces south of Cole's bathroom. Okay, so there's a flute 10 paces south of Cole's bathroom. And Cole is that city that we heard about earlier where we're supposed to go around the freaking ocean. So once again, the enemies escalate quickly. That's a cool animation. These Skullgons are pretty tough, actually. But it's basically a heal more on everybody, which is super useful when you're dealing with bosses and stuff where they will throw the kitchen sink at you with breath attacks and spells that hit everybody. As you can see, those Magiwyverns are a pretty good source for experience points. We have a Darth Bear. As you can see, Goldmen hit hard, but they don't have too many tricks up their sleeves. And they're worth a ton of cash, so... kind of a welcome fight. So in Dragon Quest 1, the way you get down here to where I'm at right now is you go through a tunnel that leads you basically from the island to the north of me down south. Look at this, the land is split up. Like, I guess we do actually need to take the boat because we're not getting there on foot, apparently. But before we go there, let's get to this town of Mercado. If we can. If we can. If you play Dragon Quest 1, you'll recognize that little promontory as a place where we're going to need to make the Rainbow Bridge. That'll get us to Zoma's castle, but that's still a ways out. Let's kill this salamander and the stone man. Let's keep making our way towards Mercado. You know, actually, I think this isn't Mercado. I think this is a different city. Because they said castle walls. Right? Yeah, this is Rimeldar. So I apparently missed the directions somehow. Old man on the island's west coast. Opens an armor shop. Falcon Sword is a very good item. It looks bad, but it does 2 attacks per turn, so it's actually not bad at all. Bastard Sword is pretty good. Expensive, though. For some reason, they're still throwing Cloaks of Evasion and Dragon Shields at us like we really want them. But we got the Ogre Shield and the Great Helm, which those we might throw on the Coronet eventually if we can afford it. It looks like Ortega's been here. The Holy Crest is the proof of the Spirit Rubus's love. There's another Zen book, just in a freaking... whatever. Tower of Rubus is where the Armor of Light is. Probably get some... maybe get a small medal here? Maybe not? There's one. Another Golden Beak, which is, I guess, a useful item if you have a slot for it. Can't get in there from here. That's okay. You need the light orb to beat... Yeah, but it's not an Aleph card. But we already got it. Spoilers. Ortega drowned in the ocean? Oh, Jesus. Really? Hint, he's wrong. Palace of Prophecy. When drops of liquid light up the darkness, a rainbow bridge will appear at the western end of the island. Yeah. We can duck in over here. The prisoner is a liar who constantly deceives everyone. There's a secret behind the Archfiend's throne, but no one believes him. Order with the luggage I left at the inn. It holds something very important that Ortega gave to me. Hard Heart. I think we already have one of those, don't we? And, like, he left it... Why would he leave his luggage here when there's a Dragon Quest party in the area? Oh, there's the life ring. I guess Ortega used the life ring to keep himself going? I don't know. Else to do here? Anything? Oh yeah, we gotta go up and around. If you play Dragon Quest 1, you'll remember that in order to get some magic keys at a decent price, you had to go... Oh, dang it. Meet here at the edge of town. I guess you can go around this way too? A Sage's Stone heals everybody's wounds and can be used infinitely, and she's late. Pachisi ticket. I'd like to look at that magic key if you don't mind. Okay, so he sells magic keys in Dragon Quest 1, so that's another, like, callback, basically. Whatever, it all works for me. Then we got Ludatorum, Domdora, and Rimbledar so far. Let's see if we can get to Mercado. We'll hit the inn real quick. Wait, which one's the inn? There it is. Now, someone here gave directions to how to get to Mercado. We gotta try this again. I forget who exactly said it. Dude, I have it. It's in my hands, right now. Go south, cross a bridge, go east. You'll be at the town of Mercado. It should be surrounded by a castle wall. You may remember that in Dragon Quest I, Mercado, I think, is the city that's been destroyed. I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds right. Yeah, as you can see, it's a different bridge, so... So this is not Mercado. There's an elf here. There's a tiny metal there, which that was a guess. I once served Rubus. On that fateful day, 211, I called to Koronik. Sorry, this has been waiting forever. Finally, you've arrived for all this time. Take this rain staff. Okay, still not the city of Mercado, which I guess is somewhere else. Throw the step guard to avoid damage there. But there's nothing there. They say, oh yeah, there are walls. Okay, there's Mercado. Yeah, so Mercado is the town that gets nuked by by the Dragon Lord, I think, in Dragon Quest 1. He's not very helpful. There's a small medal. Yeah, they're getting more vague about them. Usual inn. Oh, it's Garin. He left his back home. I'm really good with the hurt, but I left mine back home. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting item. Where'd it go? I guess it's not the only one we had, somehow? Where is it? Party dress. Where are you, party dress? There it is. And she can't even use it as a sage. Hilarious. So, in Dragon Quest 1, there's a golem that you fight when you try to enter the city, and there he is. Bunch of personality books. Yeah, she's still tough. Like, she didn't change personality based on the Ladylike book. But whatever, I guess we'll give her another one. Because we don't have anything else to do with it, right? What was it? The old man in the shrine. Gee, thanks, game. Ow! Shrine of Honor. Sunstone, Rainstaff, and Holy Crest. Interesting. They're still a little vague. Now, thankfully, because Alefgard doesn't have a day-night cycle, we don't have to come back to all these towns in the opposite time of day. We just get to see them once. Yeah, everybody's afraid of the freaking Archfiend. Oh, no way. I wonder if it runs away, does it count? Can it run away? Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh, what? He killed the metal in one hit. How did he do that? Ladies and gentlemen of the court, now hear you. This match has ended in a draw. Bets are lost, we cannot refund. See you at the next match. Well, that's even worse. Oh, I guess because maybe they would have refunded if I picked one of the two still living things. Maybe that's how that works. Who knows? Well, let's hit the inn real quick. And then we'll see if there's anything else nearby to explore. Well, this area doesn't seem to have anything else for me. We're gonna need to find that Shrine of Honor. I don't think that the shrine with the... I don't know. It's weird, right? Because, like... It's almost as if, like, there's multiple Shrines of Honor and they're just, like, not translating it right. Because we found one shrine, but we only got one of the 3 items there. I don't know. I'll keep looking around a bit, but we'll probably call this quits soon, and we'll do some more exploration next time. So I'll just kind of do one more quick go-around if there's any areas we missed, and we will call this an episode. So stay tuned for just one more minute. Well, I didn't expect to find our boat here. I guess it sits here when we, warp to that city, huh? Okay, well, we'll call it here then. Let's return to Luditorm. We'll check the inn. Luditorm's inn is cheap, all the other ones in this area are expensive. So, what's on the agenda for next time? We're going to try to go to Cole, over in the northeast. We're also going to head back to that little tiny shrine where Garin was from, and we're going to look for that shiny harp, because it must be there somewhere, right? He said he left it at home, so well, hopefully we'll find that. We gained some good levels. We got Betty as a sage. We made some good progress. And so we'll pick this up again next week, and yeah, we'll call it here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, as always. This has been Dragon Quest III. We are in the extra chunk of the game, but yeah, it's a fun little callback to Dragon Quest I. It's interesting because Dragon Quest II has a larger world, but still takes place in Alefgard, so they kind of memory hold the extra space that appears in Dragon Quest II. Anyway, thanks again for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Have a good week.